What the hell is this? What? Intonation? Welcome to New Babbage.
Hi.
We have
What can I do for you?
standard troops.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle
Alright, so
selected.
here's the basics.
Stand by.
Alright. We are gonna
Vehicle
rate some of the
selected.
vehicles
Stand
that
by.
Drake has given us for IAE.
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer.
You
Whether
know,
it's
it
the
just
latest in
had to
cutting-edge
serve a hot
technology
because
or the beauty of our award-winning gardens. This city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
there we
following
go, the ship is waiting at Garage 7. Now we're gonna mostly rate them on looks, but also drive them a little. You see how they handle? It's essentially Top Gear, but infinitely worse. Dear God, they have advertisements everywhere. Welcome to Microtech. If anyone wants to play IAE, you can play the game for free. Hashtag not sponsored. But also... So this is the Drake Dragonfly. It's a pretty standard hover bike. It's pretty neat. Oh yeah, I like this. It's like got those big front wings. It's like one of them pod racers from Star Wars Episode 1. Got the cool little riding seat, and the engines behind it all, and then the... Yep, nope, pretty good. Let's give her a test flight, shall we? Give her a... Right, power on. Try somewhere. Flight ready. Perfect. Whoa. We'll go to the menu. Go to... I think it's like comms. It'll ask us to let me out. It doesn't have any quantum fuel because this is just a ground vehicle.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Well, that seems like a bit of a random... That's a weird way of saying... saying, here's the front door, you idiot. Anyway, let's give her a test drive. Woo! Well, okay, she handles great. Got that good old hover bike.
Please visit again.
Hover tilt. Gonna run her a little more conservatively. Considering here, because we're riding across like a bumpy area. I'm sure once we get to the lake, I'll be able to just drive free. But right now, one issue I see with this craft is that because there's no viewer protection, pilot mostly has to fly with blurred vision from all the water, which is a real downside when you're playing some sort of snowstorm like those that wreck Microtech that are on Microtech. Honestly, I would call it a good old 7. You know, if 7 was honestly, I'd give it a good old 6 out of 10. It's extremely fast, but it's not all that good. But it's not that good at protecting the pilot. 7 out of 10. Or like 4, I don't know. Morphologist.
New Babbage has to offer.
Alright, now
Whether
we're
it's
gonna
the
rate
latest in cutting-edge technology
Drake's
or the
second.
beauty of our award-winning gardens. This city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Drake's second ground vehicle, which is the Drake Mule. Now, the Drake Mule is less of an actual racing hover bike and more of just a transport vehicle. But we'll see how it works. We'll see how it does. So, physically, yeah, I've seen better. It's not got that sleek and elegant design, so it's honestly just that. But it also has its own little charm. You know, these wheels, the cute little front top. It's all very quaint, but the promotional images make it look a lot bigger than it actually is. This one actually has an enclosed cockpit, so that's a good sign. We're actually shielded from the elements this time. Guarantee you.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
You are clear to launch.
Alright, now, unlike the Dragonfly, you can't actually change how fast you're going on this one. It's a bit cool. Which is a bit of a downside. You know, what they say about road accidents. They're bad.
Thank you, and please visit again.
You can see we're bounding freely, free as a bird, across the air. Now, it is a lot more controlled than the actual the Dragonfly. Which is much better because the Dragonfly was built to carry cargoes like that. Interior-wise, the cockpit's pretty. I don't know. I've seen this before. It's called the Grey Cat. It's something wrong. So we'll just bounce across the surface and like the tech. Background. Honestly though, it's actually pretty good and a pretty solid vehicle. So it's kind of solid. Like, right here, temperature immediately drops to 50 degrees. Apparently I have a survival estimate because, I don't know. I think it's getting colder. That's a white helmet visor. So that's a good thing. Good thing for this thing is safety protection. Here you can hold an SCU, cargo, as well as here you can probably put your boxes. Overall, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but I've seen better. It's pretty good, but I've seen better. And yeah, that's my verdict. That's my opinion on the Grey Cat RC. Oh, it even has a... Let's see what that did. Oh, it has little arms like a skid loader. Like it's gonna load something. Neat. That's actually something I didn't know about it. Oh, neat. Other than that, though. Pretty standard. Could use a little more work. Moving on from ground vehicles, we have the Drake Caterpillar. Now this is one of the older Drake ships. In fact, I believe it's one of the... I think it's like one of the classic ships, like first added into the game. It doesn't matter. The Drake Caterpillar fills the role of a cargo ship. So we're gonna see it now inside of a hangar. Like this one. Wow, is it a beauty. Well, as much as a beauty as these Drake ships could be. So we have this these bigly big engines with bigly big rotation hinges to give them bigly big takeoff power. Honestly though, the shape is so iconic that honestly I can't resist giving this one a 10 out of 10. But wait, we must first rate the of course have the classic Drake look of industrial sadness. I do believe I have gone the wrong way in this ship. That looks to be the turret. That looks like a stairway to the top. Center hallway. So the center hallway persuades over the all of the boxes, over the modules. Don't know why that happened. But yeah, they all look the same, which is a bit of a missed opportunity. Like we had, like they could have truly made this a Drake's magnum opus, but instead we the only one I will note is the bow, which has the coolest opening, which is a big door that you can use to load your mules or your dragonflies in. But anyway, let's see how this thing flies. Now you may be asking me, oh, what's the largest ship you've flown? The largest ship I've ever flown, really, is my Aurora MR. Is my MR starter. This looks to be like a pressure hatch. Can't use it right now. Hold on, I'm a bit thirsty. I'll take off my helmet and have a drink. And as you can see, my character has been making some good choices to drink it. Have backup. Okay, now that the side story has ended, let's fly this thing. Now I hear that apparently you can fly this, that in the future you'll be able to detach the modules and then fly this as a separate ship. But until that comes around, gotta...
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Alright, we're getting ready for takeoff. I'm gonna do my standard takeoff procedure where I kind of... I have to guide this thing very carefully out. Look at this cut. Look at this big boy! Alright, well, she handles good. Let's see, let's fly her.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Let's fly her around at just 70 miles per hour. Obviously the handling's gonna be kind of cracked, but other than that, it's actually pretty neat. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Other than, of course, the fact that it's asymmetrical. That it's completely asymmetrical is really a downside. And it even has like an observation deck, so you can look out. We need to see that.
Docking request incoming.
apparently I want to be docked with. I don't know, man, that's kind of suspicious. Anyway, let's go see the other parts of the ship that we didn't get to see because I was afraid we'd get impounded. I was afraid for blocking a bay. Okay, so here we seem to have the tractor beam. What is this? Star Wars? Let's see though. What's that? Let's see though. What's this? Well, that seems to do nothing. Because we got beds here. We got grill, sink, all in one. And then of course the shower. I don't know where the toilet is, but okay. Oop, got a little choppy. Got a little choppy there, bud. Getting a little choppy there for a frame rate. Anyway, over here we have another tractor beam, but also oh yeah, I love this. Say what you will about Drake's ships, they do really know how to make a big viewport. And here we have the power plant access, so this is where the nuclear fusion reactor is, and then jump drive, so you can access it, repair it on the go. And then the engines, which we saw earlier. This is a turret, so you go in there and it drops you out into the battle. So it just kind of plop. Oh, we have the elevator here. Habitation, so you can all habitate. So we got some cool shit, you know, we got bed, bunkers. It's really claustrophobic. And then of course we have the classic cut Drake doors. Whoa! And that concludes my review of the Drake Cutler, of the Drake Caterpillar. In regards to its actual quality, it's pretty good. But I think I have I think I have bigger problems. Oh, and I forgot to put my helmet back on. Oh, for God's sake. No, fuck. Ah!